Yo, what's going on, internet? The Black Hokage here, aka TBH, and to be honest, my last video was my top 10 L's of 2016. Link in the description box below if you want to check it out. So naturally, I have to follow that video up with my top 10 W's of the year. Just know that these aren't my favorite games of the year. This is just a video discussing the best events and news of the year. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, and once again, if you want to check out my top 10 L's of the year, then make sure to click that link in the description box below. Let's get it.
I'll erase you here.
The number 10 W goes to Sony for recently announcing The Last of Us 2. I'm personally conflicted about this game because the first one was so good that Naughty Dog can only match it or drop something worse. I'm also iffy about this announcement because I don't know where the story would go, but I'm gonna give it a W still because 2016 has just been a shitty year and Sony ended it by giving us all something to be excited for. You can't deny that this announcement has the internet talking, and there's nothing wrong with ending 2016 by giving us all something to look forward to. The Last Guardian is my number 9 W 2016 because it finally came out. It's been 10 years in the making and it finally released. This makes me happy because now Sony can finally stop wasting their stage time at E3 every year on this game. I was sick of hearing about this game 5 years ago. Hopefully, now that it's out, people who bought it are enjoying it so we can stop talking about it. So congratulations to The Last Guardian for surviving development hell, because a lot of games don't do that. The gaming community's reaction to Call of Duty Infinite Warfare's first gameplay reveal gets a W because it was hilarious and I am sadistic as fuck. I got pure enjoyment out of watching the Call of Duty community burn this year. One side was surprised that a game that's like the 20th game in an annual franchise looked terrible. Then the other side just swore up and down that they knew it would be terrible. This led to the trailer being one of the most disliked videos on YouTube, insane comment wars, and me just sitting back laughing at the Call of Duty world just burn. So I give the trailer a W strictly because of how much entertainment it unintentionally provided me. Pokemon Go secures the number 7 spot because regardless of how you feel about the game now, you can't deny that it did have its moment this summer. Pokemon Go was the hottest thing out back in July. It gets a W simply because a mobile game about catching them all had us all off our asses at one point in time. Not only did it encourage more walking, but I met plenty of people walking around playing the game, including some of my subscribers, and I know plenty of you guys met new friends too. I mean, this game had people repping game colors for Pete's sake. Pokemon Go brought a lot of positive vibes in 2016, and for that it deserves a W. Amazon buying Twitch was something that happened in early 2016, and we're just now starting to see it coming to fruition. Twitch has recently added the upload videos feature, which says to me that they're gearing up to compete with YouTube because God knows that they need competition. And with that acquisition, we've also seen Amazon add even more value to Prime members on top of the 2-day shipping, TV streaming, music streaming, and discounts that we already got. Now Prime members also get free games and DLC every month, plus discounts on games ordered from Amazon. The icing on the cake is Prime members now also get one free Twitch sub every month. This is dope because it allows you, the viewer, to financially support your favorite content creators without having to pay extra out of your pocket. It's a win-win situation, so if you're an Amazon Prime member and you didn't know this, then go ahead and feel free to go into your Twitch account and connect your Amazon to your Twitch and subscribe to my Twitch channel because I'm broke. Esports took a major W in 2016. I'm not even into the scene, but with so many celebrities and businesses investing in esports, it just says to me there's a lot of money to be made and it's not going anywhere. This year, we've seen people like Magic Johnson, Rick Fox, Shaq, and the Philadelphia 76ers all investing in their own esports teams. That's brought a lot of clout to the scene, which is why you've seen ESPN begin to air tournaments, Valve's got a deal with TBS, and I'm sure we'll see even more gaming on TV in 2017. This is a W because we as gamers went from being made fun of in the 90s to now we're dictating the culture. The number 4 spot goes to the PC community. Many of you might not have heard about this story, but this is one of the biggest W's of 2016. One of the best graphics cards that released in 2014 was NVIDIA's 970. They advertised it as a GPU that had 4 gigabytes of VRAM, but it turns out the 970 only had 3.5. And when you're paying hundreds of dollars for something, then you want what you paid for. The community came together and filed a class action lawsuit against NVIDIA for false advertisement, and the people finally won it in 2016. The result was NVIDIA had to pay everyone who purchased a 970 $30 back. It may have not been much for gamers who bought that GPU, but if you think about the hundreds or thousands, maybe even millions of 970s out there, that mistake cost NVIDIA a lot of money. This is a W because it lets these companies know that they're not going to get away with lying anymore, so it forces everyone to shape up. So hold this W, PC community. The Nintendo Switch earns the number 3 spot because with Nintendo revealing a new console before the Wii U even turned 5 years old, this is them admitting the Wii U is a letdown. Now that Nintendo has admitted the Wii U is underperformed, that means you Nintendros can shut the fuck up. Subpar graphics, inconsistent performance, game droughts, shitty online, and a few good games will be the Wii U's legacy. It is as bad as we all said. Accept it. Nintendo has, and that's the first step to healing. Accept the truth. Both Sony and Microsoft announced their new consoles in 2016. Both claim they'll be 4K capable. Sony's a liar, that shit is upscaled, but I believe Microsoft's telling the truth about their 4K console based off what we know about the Scorpio specs so far. These new consoles are W's because this is them acknowledging the threat of PC gaming. Both companies have seen their user bases switching over to PC gaming for the cheap games, better performance, better graphics, and various controller options. Sony actually admitted that they're afraid of the PC movement going on, and the PS4 Pro is a direct response. This is a W because this means that console gaming is going to end improve, and there's also a W for the same reason the Switch was. It's nice to see the big two finally admit that their current consoles are underpowered boo-boo. Competition breeds excellence, and you should never stop progress. The number one W of 2016 is crossplay. Games like Street Fighter V, Paragon, and recently Gears of War 4 have all featured true crossplay. This is such a beautiful trend for multiple reasons. Gamers get more out of their multiplayer games that have combined communities. More people playing means that community would die out much slower. The second reason crossplay is dope is it allows friends who prefer different platforms to still play with one another. Another reason crossplay is dope is because it increases interaction between streamers and their audiences. I personally had open Street Fighter V lobbies during streams, and it was nice just to say who wants to play instead of worrying about if the chat has the same platform as me. Same thing with Paragon, just get someone's username and PC and PS4 players came together, no problem. I'd like to see this trend continue to grow in 2017 because nothing but positivity came from it. So here's the crossplay, the biggest W of 2016. The more we played together, the more fun we had. And yeah, those are my top 10 W's of 2016. Feel free to share yours in the comment section below. When you're done, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video on your favorite social media platforms. Be sure to also check out my second channel over at youtube.com/GIupdates. We post all types of gaming content over there. I repeat, it's youtube.com/GIupdates. And if you're new and you want to check out some of my other content, then feel free to click one of the thumbnails to the right of me. They work on desktop and mobile devices. That's right, if you're on your phone, you can click that to the right of me. Bless up.